Hello and welcome back
Hi all.
to the Harry and Marcus show. Even in our state that we're in, we managed to do one yesterday and one today. But if you'd have seen us 10 minutes ago, taking the rubbish out, it took us about 45 minutes. Yeah, we were discussing how our teenage selves would have thought of how we are now.
And we discovered an unknown Thin Lizzy track.
Oh yeah.
The voice of Acton Town.
Yeah. My teeth came loose, and instead of saying the boys are back in town, Marcus thought I said the voice of Acton Town. But that was a much better song.
Yeah.
That was on that. The thing just came out for record store day. The
that's the demo. The
early demo.
Right,
yeah. But anyway, as we said yesterday, today is one day late, but it's Marcus's birthday chart. Yesterday, Marcus was 21, and he's going to do the chart for what are you doing it from?
1972.
How old were you then?
What's my birthday? Whatever.
I know. I'm just trying to figure it out so I can say. 58, 60, 14. Okay, it's okay. You know me and maths. They wanted to kick me out. I got 2% in the end of year thing, but they weren't allowed to because you had to teach people maths and English.
It's good that you've improved in maths, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah. English is all right now because I just use spell check on the phone. Although I do send a lot of things that I say the wrong words. But maths is terrible. I fucking know. I remember.
You've given examples on this show.
Yes,
you work out
yeah.
ages of people.
I was working over the back there at Squires, and someone came in, and Sue Eve stood looking at me, and she just shook her head and couldn't believe I was doing it. Some bloke came in and said, "I love this," and it was like £40, and I love this like fish tank, and it was £100. And I said, "Hang on a minute," and I got the calculator out to add up what £40 and £100 was. I got maths and me.
How much is it?
160.
Oh,
Yeah, right. So this is your birthday, the 20th of May, 1972, which is going to be a cracker. Oh, really? 72's got to be a cracker. It's the 70s.
I've got every single in this chart.
I know you have. You got every single from 1972 in about 2 months when you were ill, and
I wasn't ill.
You were recuperating from an operation.
From my operation.
Yeah. I remember going out with you to we could go to that record fair in Chiswick again one day. So
yeah, that's where I started it, wasn't it? You remember
it's still on every month. Yeah. I mean, we might as well just see what I try to remember the prices weren't great, were they? But some of them were okay.
They've got some good singles though, yeah.
Anyway, hit us with number 10.
Right. To do number 10, right, okay.
Where's your mama gone?
No. Do.
Run. JJ Gunne, yeah, right, yeah. Run.
Where did the band name come from?
Oh, you told me this once because I stupidly said to you about JJ Gunne being a bloke, being a person. and you after you called me a twat, you pointed out where it was a band name, where the band name was. I've forgotten what it was. Was it
Chuck Berry's song?
Oh, right.
JJ
No.
Gunne.
Right. Da-na-na, da-na-na-na. Run. Gotta ride on out, 'cause you're going outside of the Lord. Run. Yes, my guitar playing is immensely good. You must admit that. I've got a Rickenbacker Les Paul hollow copy with a Fender Hofner pickups.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
You've been watching that Wings of Pegasus again?
No, I was watching that thing about the most 10 expensive guitars that were sold.
Oh, right,
and
okay. So anyway, that's a good one to start with.
Yep.
Wasn't it? And it was down 2 from number 8.
And I'm going to make an educated guess now.
Yeah.
That if it's May, either American Pie or Without You's got to be in the chart somewhere. Might not be in the 10, but it's in the chart somewhere.
Okay.
But I might be wrong. I think they're around May.
Yeah, okay. Can't see him, but there we go. Number 9, then. The Marmalade.
Oh, Cousin Norman? Rain Dancer?
Yeah.
Rain Dancer.
Raw Dancer.
Rain Dancer, yeah. I can't remember how that goes. Can I sing Cousin Norman instead?
Well, that is my favourite Marmalade song.
Yeah. In the long grass. Da, 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 da.
Oh, well, you know it well. There's old lady singing.
Had a stammer like a hammer. And da, 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 da,
You seen the
da.
video for it? When they're all popping their heads out by the tree.
Yeah. But the actual Ray dancer, I can't remember how it went. Can you?
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, dun, 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 dun. That does ring a bell. Yeah. I nearly went to John Congress then.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
What one's that? Because
He's going to step on you again.
that's how it starts, does it?
No, it's just that you know how my mind works.
Yeah. Out of time, out of key.
It's all plastic.
Yeah. Right. Sorry about this. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
So no even attempt at Marmalade.
I assume the way you were doing all that, you're going to play it.
Not with my sight.
Oh right.
I was trying to do it.
I can't remember it, so I have no idea.
Okay. Right. Should we go on to number 8 then?
Number 8, yeah.
Right. Number 8.
You were a little 14-year-old boy when this came out, all these charts.
Yeah,
Sitting there listening to your stereo.
One of my favourites. I remember when I was down the club. I was back then.
Yeah.
Workmen's Club in Kew. Remember that?
Yeah, the Sandcombe Road one. The one that was made.
I used to go down there.
Made
my club.
Made of tin.
Yeah.
It was a protected building, but the bastards pulled it down.
Yeah, until they pulled it down. Yeah.
I used to go to.
I used to go there in the afternoon on a Saturday, and then I used to spend the night at the movies. Later on.
I used to go to there on a Tuesday or Wednesday evening to do judo. But I
won't give you any more bloody hints.
On
a Saturday, and I went to the movies in the evening.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about Sandcombe Road.
No,
Saturday night
and the other
the
side
movies.
was at the club.
Oh right. Oh, for fuck's sake! You sat back. I thought you didn't. I didn't realise when you sit back, you're normally talking. I thought you were just chatting. Okay, we'll start again. Saturday night at the movies. Who cares what picture we see? Going sitting in the back row of Sonic or other.
Well, back then, you would have. Well, you didn't get into 18 films back then, did you?
No.
When you were that young.
No.
Although I saw Clockwork Orange that year.
Did you? I never saw Clockwork Orange.
Yeah,
A Baby and Me. What was the other side of the club? No, it was Under the Boardwalk I was thinking of, so I won't sing that. But going back to that club, I went there to judo, and I lasted
one lesson?
2, because the first one.
They kicked me.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was first lesson he was showing us all this stuff, and then the next lesson, it was these 3 girls who were going to be taking their black belts or something the next week, and he chose 3 of us, and the whole judo lesson was just standing there and letting them hurl us and slam us on the ground and then leap on us. And I thought, fuck that, I ain't going back there again. And I was like thrown about all night by this ginger-headed cow.
Mum, this girl beat me up.
It's fucking, she did. She was a black belt.
Brilliant. Right.
Anyway, what's your number 8?
I don't know. So when you go to a club like that, you sort of roll your dice, don't you? You know,
Tumbling dice, that one?
Yeah. Call me the tumbling dice.
I read the other day about this. Mick Jagger supposedly loathed Linda Ronstadt's version.
Yeah.
I quite like Linda Ronstadt's version.
Greatest Hits was a fine album.
Yeah.
Very good.
But let me think. Apart from the call me the tumbling dice.
Was that off Exile?
Yeah.
Was it?
People start to worry, never in a hurry. Da, 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 da. Oh damn, dun, dun, call me the tumbling dice. Now, if I wasn't cropped at the moment, I'd have my hand on my hip, sticking my lips out, and I'd be jutting around doing my Mick Jagger. Yeah. But I can't.
Anyway, that's number 7,
Mm.
down from number 5. So it's quite a big hit for them. Why did... No, it's the wrong thing. No. I nearly made a big mess up there with this one.
That's about time you made a fucking mess up.
Yeah, no. It's I won't even mess around with this one. Johnny Cash, A Thing Called Love.
Oh. 6'6" he stood on the ground, weighed 185 pounds.
It's not about you, then.
No. But that giant of a man was brought to the ground by a thing called love. And then I can't remember the next bit. I can't remember the words of it though. I used to like Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Good old man in black.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
And I'm forever grateful to that woman in HMV in 2000, whatever it was, 2, when I used to have a bit of money. I was at Squires and I used to go in every Monday and buy the latest releases. And I went in one Monday and I couldn't find anything I wanted. And I just said to her, what's good, what's new? And she said, oh, this one's good, by Johnny Cash, the American record. It's the one with Hurt on it. And it's a great album.
Yeah, it is, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Well, the one I was trying to play around with was why your dad didn't call you Sue rather than Harry.
Right, yeah.
It would have helped you more in life.
Yeah, it would have done, yeah. I'd have been out there blood and guts and gouging eyes out and all the other things that happened in the song.
Time's it? Not 9 AM or 9 PM, is it?
9 AM or 9 PM, 9 o'clock in the morning.
No, that's something left at 9 AM or something.
I should know this, it's 72. 9 AM. What's the hell's 9 AM? It's obviously
a long time anyway, isn't it? Anyway. It's going to be a long time.
It's going to be a long... Oh, Rocket Man.
Yeah.
But where did 9 AM come into it?
Well, the thing 9 AM, isn't it, right at the start, isn't it?
I packed my bags pre-flight, bought 0 hour, 9 AM. Yeah, you're right, yeah.
Is that right then?
Yeah. But I would never got it from that. I mean, just one little word in the second line of the song. Anyway,
every word for every song. I thought that's a good.
Oh yeah. I'm the man that goes dum dee dum dum dee dee dum 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 dee dee dum dum dum.
Yeah, it's only because the camera's there, because you're shit scared of it.
Okay, yeah, of course, yeah. Anyway, I packed my bags last night, pre-flight, 0 hour, 9 AM, and it's gonna be, I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space.
Oh, look at it.
On such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long time till touchdown brings me round again to find that I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no.
Cold Heart.
Cold Heart, yeah.
Cold Heart.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
One of the best songs. Yeah. You know, that's a great one. If you like, I mean, I don't really collect it on John.
No, just his demos. And his
I
albums.
do have it on.
Demo, yeah.
No, demo. Right, next one. Sailor V. Come on, mate.
Oh, Vicky. Vicky Leandros. Was that Eurovision that year?
Must have been.
Yeah. I'm only going to go with a safe bet because I can't remember the song. I was going to say, I was just going to go, come on, me.
No, you've got to have a warble.
Oh, she have a warble?
Yeah.
Okay, come on, me.
It's like she's here.
Yeah. It looks like she's here as well. She must. She
had another one, didn't she? She had 2 hits.
Yeah. I was going to try and be really clever and come out with her, but I couldn't remember what nationality she was, so I didn't.
Yeah, I'm not.
Great.
I think she's one of these ones that represented several countries.
Oh, right.
Like Celine Dion.
Yeah.
Luxembourg comes to mind, actually. In 72.
This was 72, wasn't it? Yeah, so who won it in 72? It wasn't us, was it? No. Why don't we ever put in, like back in the 60s and early 70s, we put in pop stars and that, like Cliff and Lulu and Sandy. Now we always put in someone who's not known. Yeah,
They won't do it. They got more sense.
Elton could do it. He'd win. Surely that Peter would vote for him. They probably wouldn't. He'd be so pissed off. Imagine him slamming his piano lid down and storming off. Anyway, what's your next one? Because I can't sing that.
Sorry. Okay. You had a go though.
Yeah.
Right. See, that was number 4.
Oh,
so
right.
Number top 3 now. Top
Number 3.
It was, I suppose, one side. It was one of my favourite Madonna singles.
Cherish is the word that I use to describe.
Do 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 do.
Yeah.
The
Feeling that I feel when I'm here. Peter Burrows.
Cherish the
Not the same song, my friend. Not the same song.
Oh.
But same title.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But
I think I prefer the Madonna one.
David Cassidy all the way. 72. Team 72. What was the other side?
Could it be forever?
Oh yeah. Is that the one Dusty covered? No, that was How Can I Be Sure?
Yeah.
Could it be forever? Or is my heart just a...
What is that? Is that the song of David Cassidy that Dusty Springfield covered? Is that what you said there?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I meant was, did he cover her one?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I said it the other way
But
around.
she covered the American group.
Association.
Where did that come from? You just said that.
I just said that, yeah, because it's just the first American group, vocal group that came into my mind.
No, it's the ones.
But they're the ones that did Windy Association. Yeah.
I can't think of their name, but it's one that the 2 backing singers who were on the Mark Bolan album.
Oh, Eddie, Flo and Eddie.
Yeah.
Turtles.
Yeah, they did the original.
Yeah.
Really good.
Anyway, what was I? It was could it be forever, or is your mind just a rambling on? I touched you once and then I kissed you once and now I feel like in mine. Here comes the dramatic bit. And I know in my face I'm not wrong to have this feeling.
I have no problem remembering them.
No.
Go then, enjoy it as well.
Yeah, I was going to say I can't go anymore.
Yeah, so that's one of my favourite ones by him, actually.
This must be the... Did he get a number 1 this one? Yeah. This must be the one that played, or was number 1, the day the Duke of Windsor died, because my mum was in the front room ironing, and I was so effing annoyed, because I was listening to the top 20, the Sunday night top 20, and they interrupted it in the middle of David Cassidy.
Got to number 2, sorry.
Oh, it must be number 2 then, but they interrupted it. I noticed in May he died, and he was... interrupted it to say we interrupt this programme to say that His Royal Highness the Duke of Windsor has died. I didn't know who the fuck he was, but he interrupted David Cassidy, and that was... Not that I've got anything against him, apart from the fact that he was a Nazi sympathiser and he was a royal and he was completely into everything that is sort of wrong about Amazing Grace.
What brilliant improvise! Even you got a bit that as good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. That was Bagpipes, by the way. I can't do the Judy Collins version. I've got to go.
Is that the Judy Collins? Is that the Judy Collins version?
Yeah, Bon Scott playing it. Yeah.
Massive hit, wasn't it?
Massive hit, yeah. Well, it was if you were being really pedantic, it's the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards and the something, isn't it?
Yeah. The pipes and drums and the military band of the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards.
Yeah.
There we go.
I remember them being on fucking Blue Peter. I remember they opened the big double doors that opened out into the car park.
And in brackets, Carabiners and Greys.
Oh yeah, it must be their army.
Bandmaster. W
G Grace.
WOICI Herbert. Pipe Major. W. How long's their name?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I remember.
Yeah, it's
I remember
all done,
writing it out once, and it was like absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Anyhow.
That bloke Herbert, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way on this planet he could have ever have thought when he joined the army that he was going to end up in the #1 in the charts and on top of the pops.
Yeah.
Anyway, Windsor Davis said
My
that.
favourite one was the Little Drummer Man.
Oh yeah,
or his son.
the little drummer boy. Yeah.
Number 9 to number 1.
It's got to be May '72. It's only one band that was big.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah.
It's either Slade or T.Rex, and Slade were later in the year, I'm sure they were. T.Rex. But what one? What one?
Yeah.
Telegram Sam? Or Metal Guru? It's not Children of the Revolution, because that was about October. Stab me in the dark time, innit? Telegram Sam.
You had it, Metal Guru.
Metal Guru, okay.
Yeah.
Dun, Metal Guru, is it you? Metal Guru, is it true? See me there in my armour plate a chair, oh yeah. Metal Guru, could it be? You're gonna bring my baby to me. And I'm doing me Mickey Finn now. So I'll be lonely on the telephone, oh yeah. Metal Guru,
I'll just
could
leave him
it be?
to it.
Yeah.
He's in his element.
In his element. Bit of
Yeah.
Mark. See me there with my corkscrew hair, man.
Yeah.
Cosmic, man, cosmic.
Play that axe, it's cosmic.
Yeah. What's that saying? You used to take your and go, oh yeah, back off, Boogaloo.
Oh, that's at number 14, actually.
Is it? Oh, right, yeah. Great show.
Down. Did Mark play on that?
I think he did, in fact. Yeah. They were like that, weren't they? Ringo and Mark in those days. That was
very good.
a very good show. Very good year.
Yeah.
You were a little 14-year-old.
Little 14-year-old.
Okay.
I was down the clubs on a Friday night for Bird's Nest.
You were still a little 14. You can't say, okay, you were a big 14-year-old. You want me to call you fat? You weren't fat in those days. You were skinny as a rake.
Skinny as a rake.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
You used to walk along in your brown trench coat. And
Not then.
Not then, but when I knew you, a few years later.
Now I had a nice, what were those sleeveless things with the big round colours?
Oh, the tank tops.
Tank top. I had a nice tank top.
Oh, yeah, they were pretty. Well, you watched Top of the Popsters. They're all over Top of the Popsters in those days.
Yeah.
But someone posted it, so I'll send you it and see if you've seen it.
Is that one you told me about that
No.
I have seen?
This is one from '69.
Oh, right, okay. Who's on it?
Stuart Henry's presenting it.
Yeah.
But I can't remember the only one of the clips on it that I've seen, but out of context on its own, was Donald Pierce. It's really weird because
I have seen him on Top of the Pops, Donald Pierce.
Because the episode, Stuart Henry introduces Cliff saying it's his 10th anniversary, and then you see Cliff start to sing a song, and then it goes to the end of it. So that song obviously was copyrighted, and then the whole rest of the Top of the Pops, Stuart Henry's been muted out, so he's going, and then suddenly the next song will come in, and then he's.
But you're right, you can impersonate him and talk over him, can't you?
Yeah. Och the new.
Och the new.
Here's the next one by Donald Pierce. What was his hit?
By a babbling brook.
Oh, Och the new by a babbling brook. Anyway.
No, that was his. You ever mentioned Donald Pierce to my parents?
I remember your mum. I mentioned
by
it.
a babbling brook.
I remember you told me once as a joke to say that I'd got a Donald Pierce record if she wanted it. She didn't.
Yeah, but she'd have been nice and polite about it. My mum.
Yeah. No, she wasn't nasty. She just said no thanks. I don't like him. Oh, all right. Well, okay. I thought you might have done.
God, that's a shit thing I'd have done. What a little nasty little bit of work I was. I knew what people didn't like, and I set them up.
Yeah.
Like my favourite Swedish top 10.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And there's no way ABBA were
Yeah,
going
you're
to be
in
anywhere
it. No,
in there.
no, no.
It's a whole joke by me to have
Yeah,
a little
dig at me. Yeah,
yeah. Well, in the show.
yeah,
eh?
yeah. But it's an era we grew up in. We both were sent, you know, going down to buy left-handed screwdrivers or things like that. I mean, I worked in the print, as you know, for a year, and they used to make the negs, and all the negs had little dots. So they sent me down to the art department to ask them to if they could have 100 microdots. And when I got down there, luckily, the bloke who was head of the art department was the bloke who got me the job there. Charlie's mate, Uncle Charlie, his mate. He got me the job there. So he painstakingly, with a fucking knife, cut all of this neg up and cut 100 dots up, and then gave them to me and said, "Go and give them to him." And then one bloke got really fucking annoyed with me because he was a cycling freak and he used to shave his legs and all that business. And they said, "There's a bloke down in the other department. I think he wants to join the Tea Club. His name's Eddie Merckx. Go down and ask for him." And I went in there and said, "Which one of you is Eddie Merckx?" He got fucking berserk at me. "You taking the fucking piss at me?"
Oh, that's like The Simpsons, isn't it? When Moe's...
Oh, yeah, yeah.
No, yeah, that's The Simpsons, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Sid Moe, yeah.
Yeah, Moe's.
It was a good birthday. Well, I don't know if it was a good birthday. It was a good birthday show.
I've been so active and doing
I mean,
so
no,
much
I mean your
stuff.
14th birthday.
Oh, my 14th
A
birthday.
good birthday chart.
Would have been good.
Yeah.
I hadn't then started buying records.
No, you hadn't, because we didn't start till
later
this
on.
summer, did we? Yeah.
Later on, oh, you started.
Well, you shut the fuck up. Look, I'm not having this any longer.
No.
That record was not mine. I didn't buy it. I didn't start
It's your
buying
property. It's your property.
it. Was given to me.
Whose collection did it go into?
Mine, of course.
Yeah.
But you had it in yours in the 70s. I remember
I
you
bought it.
marching up and down at a party and singing "Back Home, They'll Be Laughing About Us." I think we probably both were, to be honest. We were so cool. Well, no, we didn't get any girls in those days. Yeah. But
I did when I was 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't.
No.
Well, I did, but I used to get thrown about by the judo club. What was I going to say? No, but my brother brought me Back Home as a present because it was a football song. I didn't start buying records until the summer of '72.
No, that's what I said. I said that was your first record.
But by that time, if I'm actually honest,
your first record.
if I'm
And
actually
it stayed in your collection.
no, it didn't stay in my collection because either Jeff took it back when he got married and moved out, or I lost it. But I had to buy it again in the '70s.
But you did buy it again.
Yeah, but it was much later in the '70s.
Memories.
Yeah.
It was your first single.
Fuck off. First single that I purchased.
Did you get it in a picture sleeve?
Of course not.
Oh.
Jeff
I did.
Jeff buying me a single and going out, and he'd have got me the fucking second-hand one from those things in the newsagents. Yeah. They were a source of much enjoyment to me when I started collecting records and I was doing a paper round. Yeah. There wasn't a day went by when one didn't accidentally fall in between my papers, and I got quite a few records that way. That serves him right. He used to rip me off. He used to get me to come in because he knew I didn't work. I left school and I had like 3 months off, and he knew I wasn't working, so he used to get me to come in, and he had to send back the tops of all the papers like the day to get a refund. He got me cutting all of them off, and he used to give me like 50p for like 4 hours work. So I used to pinch a single a day to get me money back.
Fair enough.
But Andy used me.
Oh,
crafty old bugger.
Yeah.
He looked old, but I mean, I was only about, well, I know I was 16.
If I was 14, you must have been.
I was 25, yeah. But he was old and bald. Yeah. But he chummed up to me for a while because he wanted to go out with Maureen, and he asked her out, and she went out with him a couple of times. The dirty old sod.
Oh, blimey. God, how old was he?
He must have been in his 30s or 40s.
And how old was Maureen?
In her 20s.
I'm shocked.
Absolutely shocked.
At that age limit.
Yeah.
If I found anyone on
see that finger? You can spin on it.
I saw anyone on the internet, I'd be putting in some terrible comments.
Yeah, I bet you would. Do you know him, huh?
No.
All right.
No, Harry.
There's never been bigger than a 2-year age gap in any of my relationships apart from half a
Everyone.
dozen. Yeah. Anyway, on that note, you can come at me now if you want. Just anyway, basically, happy late belated birthday, and it was a really good chart for your birthday.
Ooh, could have been better, but good number one.
Great number one. No, David Cassidy was
10.
good.
Good number 10.
Good number
Jojo
10.
Gunne. Yeah.
Marmalade was probably good. I can't remember it, but it was pretty good. Yeah, it was a good one. Drifters are good. Good sing along.
Yeah, it's a good. Yeah.
Take care.
Anyway,
and
cheerio.
we'll see you next time.
See you soon.